The blacksmith and the artist reflected in their art. They forged their creativity closer to the heart. What's going on, guys? On a more serious note, today we're doing a video about Instagram questions. So we're answering a bunch of questions off of Instagram. For those of you who don't follow me, I'm going to put it down in the description below. But yeah, let's just get right into it. So first one is Mr. Joseph B. What's your greatest inspiration and what made you be you? Interesting question, Mr. Joseph B, because honestly, I don't get into personal stuff on this channel very much, and I think I should. I think I've been around for a long enough time, making videos like a couple months now. It's time I kind of get into something more about my personality. So my greatest inspiration that made me be me is probably, honestly, my greatest inspiration is learning from my mistakes, right? Because without making mistakes, I wouldn't have anything that I have today, because you need that kind of that pain from failure to really drive you to push forward. But other than that, honestly, my greatest inspiration is probably God. And all of the honor from all my achievements and all the glory from anyone's achievement belongs to God, not to any man on this earth. Next question. This question comes from S.C. Sutliff. Has anyone really been far even as decided to use even go want to do look more like? To answer that question, no. No one has really been far even as decided to use even go close to want to do more like. Are you kidding me? No one could ever look do more like. Next question. Romario Isa asks, how many licks to the center of a Tootsie Pop? Well, that's an interesting question because it depends how you define a lick. Next question. Logan V. Is it _Logan_V? Is it true that you don't always drink beer, but when you do, it's deer piss? I will answer that question with a question, and that question is, who told you? Next question. From my brother Steve._RD. What kind of content to expect in the future? So that's a good question because it's going to help me talk about the channel a little bit more. You can always expect sneaker reviews as soon as I get a new pair. As soon as I get my next check, I'm going to get a new pair, and the review is going up. I haven't decided what I want yet. I'm kind of torn between Air Max 97s and up tempos. So if you have a good idea, if you think I should get Air Max 97s, comment 97 in the comments down below. If you think I should get up tempos, put up tempo. Next question. This question comes from Denise, and the question is, you making merch? Honestly, to answer that question, I do want to make merch, but the most truthful way I can answer that is not in the near future, because I don't think enough people would buy the merch to make it worth my time. Now, if I did make merch, if a lot of people came forward and said, yeah, we want you to make merch, I would buy it. So my suggestion to you, Denise, is if you want me to make merch, if you find a lot of people who will buy it, just kind of either give me a DM on Instagram or, comment on here. Probably just give me a DM on Instagram and we'll talk more about that. The next question comes from Parvase__ would you eat ass? The question is, I would eat any part of the human body, dead or alive. Next question. Aaron_dubstep. Can apples be compared to oranges, and why or why not? Well, that question is kind of one that's for the times. A lot of people use that as a term. Oh, well, you're comparing apples to oranges. Well, you can easily compare apples to oranges, On the right-hand side, you have apples. They're red. On the left-hand side, you have oranges. They're orange. They both contain vitamins and minerals. They both contain calories. They both are a fruit. They're both grow on trees. They're very similar. They're a lot more similar than comparing, say, carbon to phosphorus, for example. But that's a whole other debate. Romario Isa asks again, were you ever ranked in the state for wrestling at any time and period during your career? Everybody who's a wrestler is ranked, but I was ranked higher than all of them. So, yes. And I think that's about it. So, if you guys like this way where I'm answering questions off Instagram, give me some feedback, or Maybe next time I'll do a Q&A on my channel, you know, where you comment down the questions below. Or you know what, we could just do, go ahead, leave a comment down below for a question, and then when I get enough questions together in combination of on this YouTube channel and on my Instagram, I'll make another Q&A. But other than that, that's going to be it for today. I'm going to check out right here.